Hey there, Billy Goodman, your Fastline in the Field reporter, coming to you live from Pinehurst, Georgia, the home of Everidge Farms. We're here with the owner today, Mr. Scott Everidge. Scott, thanks for having us out today.
You're welcome.
You've got a beautiful place, truly a piece of God's green earth, and just very relaxing out here. Tell us a little bit about your operation here.
Well, we're about a 2,500 acre farm. We've been out here since 1977. Used to be an old cow farm. My dad and mom turned into a row crop farm, and really hilly land, rolling land, a lot of rocks. But it's with new technology and irrigation, we've been able to make good crops and have sustainable crops and income. And along with the flying service, we've been able to do real well, even with marginal farmland. I think we do a pretty good job, and row cropping, and the good Lord taking care of us and sending us some rain every now and then. Having the ability to be able to irrigate this land makes it all worthwhile.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about what you're growing and what kind of acreage you're planting.
This year we got about 2,450 acres, about 1,700 acres in cotton, most of it irrigated, and about maybe 200-300 acres of peanuts, and about 250 acres of corn, with 450 acres of wheat, and about 400 acres of rye that we'll save from seed for cover crop for next year.
Well, with all that going on, it sounds like things are really hopping
all the
here
time
at Everidge,
all
right?
The time. Yes,
well,
sir.
Look, would you mind showing us around your farm?
Sure.
Okay, well, let's go.
All righty.
Scott, this is some kind of shop right here. How big is this place?
The shop is 100 feet wide and 200 foot long, with about a 18-foot overhang.
Wow. You know, that adds up to be quite an investment on your part. Do you feel like it's worth it?
Yes, sir, 100%.
Yeah.
My dad built this place in '93. We thought he was crazy when he put it up, but actually wish I had another one just like it. Because we like to put everything, whether it be trailers. Wish I could put everything I got under here, but we can't get everything. And it just pays, the green paint stays greener longer and the red paint stays redder longer. And just the equipment, you know, with general maintenance, we're able to keep the equipment a lot longer and get more for resale.
Well, I noticed that you use equipment of different colors. I guess that means you're just not completely closed to the idea of changing brands when it works.
No, sir. Whatever, like the little bird says, cheap, cheap. That's what we go with. But they're both colors. All colors are good. It just depends on your service. If you get good service, it really doesn't matter what you're doing.
Well, a lot of nice equipment, very well kept. This old John Deere 1020, it looks like almost brand new. What year is this?
I believe it's a 1970 model, between a 68 and a 70, because it's diesel. I think the first ones were gas. And that's why I believe this one's a 70, because it is diesel.
Yeah. Well, your equipment looks great, very well kept. Would you recommend to other farmers to invest in something like this?
Yes, sir.
To take care of their equipment?
Like the winter time, like this year, we've had a heap of 20-degree days. We've been able to work on our sprayers, change oil on all our tractors, work on our combine, get the wheat bars back in it, work on our planters. We got everything ready to go, and we're 1st of February.
Yeah. Well, looks like an investment paying off well. There goes your plane over there. Okay.
Get her done.
All right, well, let's look at some more. We're here with David Everidge. This is Scott's uncle, and he has a very important part here. In addition to being a big part in the farming operation, he flies the plane. David, what's the advantages of having a plane on a farm?
Well, we utilize the airplane just like we do a farm tractor, and it's a very useful tool. You can get out there when the weather conditions are not right, it's too wet. You don't leave any ruts in the field as far as fertilizing the wheat. You get a severe infestation of worms or stink bugs or whatever in the cotton crops. You can get out there and tend to it pretty quick without having to wait on the pivots to get around or whatever. So it's just an important tool on the farm.
Yeah. Is it as fun as driving a tractor?
Yeah, probably so. About the same. It just all turns into a job.
I hear you. I hear you. But now you feel like this is something that's very important. How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing it about 18 years.
18 years.
Yes.
So you've seen a lot of changes over the years in chemicals and products that you use?
Yeah, the boll weevil eradication program is typically not as much aerial application needed in cotton, but then they started the stink bug problem because we wasn't treating, every 3 or 4 days. And GPS has come along that wasn't here years ago. Of course, we have turbine ag planes that's faster and haul heavier loads and get more acres done in a day's time. But probably the biggest thing is the use of GPS, and you can do prescription maps. You can do just about anything you want to do, you can with a ground rig.
Yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate it, Dave. Thanks
Thank
for
you,
telling
sir.
us about this. Miss Patricia, I appreciate you spending some time with me to talk about the Rabbit Ridge Farm here. You've been here since the beginning, right?
Since the beginning.
Yeah. Well, tell me, how has it changed?
Greatly.
Yeah.
What we see now is definitely not what it was in 1978 when we bought this farm. The old timers that had a baseball team right up here told us that, they told my husband one day that this was called Rabbit Ridge by all the old people that went way back, in time. My husband asked why was it called Rabbit Ridge, and they said because it didn't grow anything but rabbits. So, and it really didn't. It was kind of really washed away and thrown away. But
So it was a lot of work to get it to where it's at today.
it's been a constant work, but it's been a labor of love, I guess.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
would call it.
Well, Scott, I'm really enjoying this time with your family, and I appreciate the fact that y'all are Fastline users. How long have you been reading the Fastline?
Oh, probably 10 years.
And how do you use the Fastline?
Well, we, see what's selling and see what all the dealerships have got all over the state, and whatever we're looking for, a piece of equipment I like using as a reference, or maybe find something to buy out of the magazine. But it's really nice if I'm trying to sell something, I can look up and see where they're kind of priced, so I know I'm in the right range. And being a farmer, it's just good to look at the pictures and look at all the equipment. We love to look at new paint.
Yeah, you like it. You like it when people put pictures and prices with their equipment.
Yeah. Because we know a lot of the dealers, and we know where the places are, and just see what's being traded. And sometimes a local farmer, I had some local farmers around here try to sell equipment. What's going on.
Yeah.
It's just good to know.
Just curious. Some people want to put a lot of listings in there. Do you read those where they don't have pictures and prices?
Not really.
Yeah, yeah.
Usually skip right on over it.
Really like to look at the pictures. We hear that a lot. We hear that a lot. Well, now you've got 2,500 acres here. That makes you a pretty sizable farmer.
I think so. It's becoming the smaller size because farming's changing so much.
Yeah.
The economy of it, the price of equipment's making folks get bigger. But yeah, we're say about mid-size,
Yeah.
average.
Well, I want to show you something here. This is called Big Ag.
Big ag.
Big Ag. It's a new product that we have. What do you think about that?
Is that a Southeast?
That is Southeast. Matter of fact, let me show you something here. The Southeast book that you're used to getting is actually inside of Big Ag. See, there's your
Okay.
That's your Southeast cover.
Okay.
But Big Ag is for large producers like you,
Okay.
people who are farming at least 1,000 acres or more.
Okay.
And this will have a wrap that will go around the book, no matter where it's at. But it's particularly addressing equipment that row farmers like yourself
Right.
would use. And this is pretty much all going to be hay, large hay equipment if it's hay equipment, large tractors, large combines, things that would be of interest to you. And so the few front pages and the few back pages that wrap around the regular book will always be addressed to large farmers like you.
Uh-huh.
So you think that'll help you find what you're looking for,
Yes,
maybe
sir.
a little bit quicker?
I think so. This looked like it would be good bathroom material.
Well, that bathroom material. Now, what do you mean by that?
Well, that's where I do a lot of my meditating.
Yeah,
A lot of thinking.
yeah, a lot of shopping.
That's right. A lot of men will tell you. They probably won't tell you that like I will, but hey, truth hurts sometimes.
That's right. Well, I just want you to know from here on out, that will be something that you will be receiving. You are on the mailing list for Big Ag.
All right.
You still got your Southeast book, but you're going to have a little bit extra wrapped around it there. So a couple of other things that we have available now, and whether you use a smartphone or a regular phone, we have a texting service where you can actually text to get a price. You talk about you like to know what equipment's selling for. You can actually text to find it. FINDIT. That would be what you punch in, and just in the subject line put John Deere 8330, and within just a few seconds you'll get back a text from Fastline which will show you how many of those we have on our website, the high price, the low price, the average price, and it really helps you to see what your equipment's selling for and what it's worth. We also have some other features such as mobile Fastline, which is a mobile version of our online website. And so you can, okay, let's put a JD 8400 in there and just hit go, and it is going to give you, take just a second, tell you how many's on there. Okay, we've got a few on there, and tells you how far away they are from where you're at while you're doing
that's real nice.
Okay, and then it has and of course the pictures and prices and right there. And if you want to look at one up close, you can actually just single it out and look at it. If there may be more photos than that, but it's a way to keep Fastline easily accessible to you at any time. So we're trying to make Fastline a product that not only is what you remember and what we've been for over 30 years, but also something that is going to be able to grow with you as your operation and your farming operations grow in the future here. So I just want to thank you for being a loyal Fastline user, and we look forward to serving you for many, many years to come.
Well, thank you very much, Billy. It's been a pleasure to get y'all's magazine, and I hope to see more of them.
All right. Thank
you.
Look in here, and just the same way, if you want to put in here JD
8400.
8400.
I'm Billy Goodman. You're in the Field Reporter, coming to you live from Pinehurst, Georgia at Rabbit Ridge Farms. This is the Everidge family.